So I'm home from work on Tuesday, and my wife is putting me to work.
I'm not putting you to work. This
Yes.
is a project we are doing together.
We? No, yours. Remember the stuff we all picked up? Well, a couple things. Number one, she wanted to get the ground wet so it'd be easier for me to dig up. It's a puddle. Don't you think once you saw it starting to form that you would just turn it off?
You know, I thought 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes.
No, that's more like a half an hour.
No, it was 20 minutes.
If you turned it on when I called you, half an hour.
I hadn't gotten that far yet.
Wow. So this is going to be interesting to dig up in the mud. So, Father's Day. Everybody worked. I was home by myself. That's how much they love me. Left me by myself. Actually, though, I gotta look for the shovel. Actually, though, I did play video games all day. My Zachary brought home dinner for me, so I had like steak and crab cake. And my Corey is going to be taking me to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. If you guys know what that is, you know it's a very expensive steakhouse. So I'm going to be getting that next Wednesday. So that's what's going on. I was going to vlog this yesterday, but I decided not to. But anyway, this is the before picture of our garden we're going to do. All this stuff is going to be here when we're all done. So I guess I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. That's if I don't drown in this puddle.
Alright, George is showing me how to use his camera. You know, I can see where this is headed.
It's easy.
But I just wanted to show you guys. You can tell we're city folk because look, I'm doing a garden in bare feet.
Yeah, because we got plenty of money.
In bare feet because it's a swamp over there. I told George we were going to have a mud wrestling contest later. He got a little too excited about it. It concerned me there. But I did want to show you something. Growing up, before I was born, my grandparents, I think I told you this, had built this house and all of that. Well, back then they didn't have running water, so they had a well. And you can see we still have our well. It's a 15-foot well, so anytime we have yard stuff and all, it's dried up now. Anytime we have leaves or anything like that, we throw it down there. Now, what cracks me up is we can fill it. It'll go all through winter, and when summer comes, all the stuff we threw down there disappears. So I don't know where it went. I have no idea where it goes. So, but my mom would always get mad at me, and the first thing that two things that always came out of her mouth. Now, when I say mom, I actually mean grandmother. My grandparents raised me. Every time she got mad at me, she would say two things. You're just here for the money, because, you know, her kids didn't get anything, but I'm not getting into that story. So it was they were fine with it. I guess I'm not going to get into that story. So basically I was her only child, so I took care of her until the day she died. So her two favorite things to me was, I know when I die you're going to throw me down that well. And I got to the point where I was like, yep, I'm not even going to spend money on it. I'm going to just throw you down a dry well. That way and after winter you'll be gone and they'll never know where you went. And her next favorite words were, you're only here because of the money. Yeah, I've heard that all of my life, ever since I was a little girl. You know, I was going to get this house and I was going to get everything, but I paid many, many years of abuse with it. I actually got to the point, if it wouldn't have been for George, I probably would have left my mom and said, you know what, take it all, get somebody else to take care of you. But George is like, no. So he's right now, I can't tell if I'm on you or not. I'm okay. Sorry guys, I'm a newbie. Yeah, newbie vlog. So he's leveling out our stones. He said it was a little bit harder than he anticipated. So
yeah, well, that part right there.
Yeah, that's our swamp. I thought I was doing a good thing. I know for future when we do gardens, I'll just let you be dry bone, because this ground is clay. So I thought, oh, I'll get it all nice and wet for him, and that way it'll be easier. I didn't know 20 minutes was going to turn into a swamp. All right, I'm talking. You'll have to edit this part. How do I turn it off? Hit the red button?
It all in. Hit the red button. Alright, there's the finished product. Well, it was actually supposed to come out farther, but since the mud pit, we couldn't. So we shortened up about 2 feet, maybe. Mm-hmm. And if this thing works out, then we can, next year, we'll extend it. So you like it?
I do. I mean, eventually we'll get more flowers, but that's next year.
She worked me hard, people. She worked me hard, man, hard.
I told you, not used to manual labor.
That's true. I'm not used to manual labor. I do have an easy job. Alrighty, well, are we vlogging any more tonight? No. No? You got anything you want to say from anything else?
Well, we're going to order pizza for dinner.
Yay, I guess.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Tuesday, tomorrow.
Weight Watcher meal.
Weight Watcher meal.
Oh, another good meal. It's chicken. It was really good too.
All the sweats in my eyes. Bye, guys.
Alright, guys. Hope you guys had a great Tuesday, and we'll see you, well, you'll see a video tomorrow. Weight Watcher meal.